Let's just screw Claire and just go
Can't
here.
do this alone.
Okay. 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 That's how you gon' be. Then that's how you gon' be. I guess we're just gonna help Claire out. Whatever. Hey, girl.
Claire, this way.
I bet you had no idea that this is the door that I was gonna come from. Why aren't you just already upstairs if you're gonna move by yourself anyway? All these little things that are grinding my
Maybe once we're outside,
gears.
we can find someone to help us.
Yeah. Maybe someone will be outside, Moira. Excellent deduction. Top notch. Gold star for you. Whatever. Tower Emblem 2 out of 8. Anything else cool over here? I'm pretty sure there's just walls. Icky walls. So let's just keep going. Let's open the door. I don't even remember pressing the E button, but alright, sure. We got a shotgun. Which I guess I shouldn't be saying in front of Moira due to her traumatized experiences with Barry and the incident. But sorry Moira. I'm not playing as Moira. Now I realize the mistakes that I've been making this entire time. I'm not playing as Miss Shiny Girl and her magical item finding powers. We found a topaz. That's right, a topaz. Anything else cool? Maybe. I didn't even see that thing sparkle until I went back for it. But alright, yeah. Let's look at some... Oh. That's probably not good. I think there might be people afoot. There might be people afoot, you guys. This door is locked from the other side. Oh my goodness, what a shocking shock of shockiness.
Just want to get out of here.
Oh my god, Moira, I had no idea. I thought you were enjoying it. I thought we were having a very good time. But I guess your fear bracelet is telling us all.
Why even have a fear bracelet? What exactly are you actually, like, investigating, Mr. Researcher Man and friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Is that a response to what Moira said before we walked through the door? Or are you just mad that I shone a light in your face? I don't... Claire. Both of these characters are befuddling me. I guess I should be giving her the thing. Oh, I guess it's like an upgrade. Yeah, probably. I guess the ammo pack is an upgrade. Alright. We'll get back. I guess I should have used that when I was still there. Hey, guy. Oh, look at that. That actually works really well. Yeah, that... Alright. Huh. Coolio. I guess maybe Moira can do a little bit of damage with this crowbar. Which is not overly surprising, I suppose, because it is a crowbar. What even is this? What is anything in this place? What is anything? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Because all of this place, it's very questionable. This is a health and safety nightmare is what this is. Any cool, like, Kafkaesque drawings on the walls? I mean, I'd look at them, but quite frankly, my flashlight is awful. And I'm guessing that I wouldn't be able to see it even if I show my light directly on it.
Written in Russian. Dear Mama, I don't know if you ever get to read this, but I need you. They call us experiments. They torture us every day. Every day. What did I do to deserve this? Why is this happening? It hurts so bad. Every day, I'm scared of what will happen next. Mama, please, please help. But the letter never made it to her dear Mama. Unless Mama is the person who was talking about suffering on the talking machine. / fear meter. This is all possible, I guess. Let's just keep walking down corridors and occasionally find someone who's like, yo. Oh, look, we found someone who's like, yo. Oh no, I'm getting eaten by people. How about, like, no. Oh, this is not working at all. Is she shooting? No, she's using a knife. Alright, cool. Get wrecked, son, as they say. Ooh, that looks satisfying. That was fun. I'm pretty sure that Moira's really not caring too much about the, like, biting thing, though. Like, it doesn't really seem to affect her all that much. And I feel like I'm sort of playing this in God mode right now, which is... I don't know. Weird one, isn't it? But whatever, we're just gonna keep hitting people with our crowbar and have a good old time. At least, like, Claire's, like, nice enough not to be using my ammo. And I do mean that, like, my ammo. That's definitely not hers to use.
She's not allowed to have any ammo. She shoots that on my terms. So thank you, AI Claire, for being exactly who you are. I'm just trying to find more black light paintings, which, unless this is a black light flashlight, that wouldn't really work. Whatever.
Caution for experiment handling.
The sensors that the experiments have been equipped with will measure the adrenaline and norepinephrine levels to calculate the fear the subject is experiencing. The colors will change accordingly. Green, normal. Orange, anxiety. Blinking red, fear. Red, mutation.
That seems bad. Why would you have blinking red as fear and then just red as mutation when you can change the color between red and green, therefore indicating that you'd have at least an LED that can go through that entire color? Whatever. Also, whatever. Whatever. If the subject sensor should change to red, they're already in the mutation phase. Shoot them immediately. Cool. Alrighty then. Sapphire. Why do you have so many sapphires in this place? Is this like a sapphire mine that we're just hanging out in or something? Which, I mean, that could be a sapphire mine. That could exactly be where we are. Oh, hey, it's a person. Oh, we got another tourniquet. Come at me, my brother. Try and punch me now. I have a crowbar. There we go. This crowbar is doing a pretty good job at actually getting rid of the people. So, thank you, crowbar. It would be nice if I could just take the map out. I'm gonna look at my buttons again, because it's been too long since we looked at our control scheme. There's so many different buttons though, but if there's a map button, boy oh boy, would that excite me. And also apparently it uses F1 and F2. I didn't actually even know that. And also a bunch of raid gestures, but alright. The status screen, that's T. Is there a map if I press T? I didn't really check the status screen. Yeah, there's no real map button. So maybe the status screen has a map? I mean, we did pick up a map, which gave us a mini-map, so one would like expect that to be able to be used as a map. But no, I guess that's not the way.
Stay there.
Roger.
Follow me.
On my way.
Neato. Didn't know that was a thing. I guess we're going downstairs, because that one place just seemed to have too many of the scary people. Trying to be all scary pants. You know I don't like scary pants. Yeah. Oh no, it's... Oh, that dude's got a big hammer. Really, Claire? I mean, there is a dude with a big hammer over there. It would be nice if you could cooperate in being at least a little bit competent. Did you not see the big hammer dude, maybe? I mean, it's not this guy. This dude's, like, weapon of choice is actually not that intimidating. Comparatively. I believe you just got hit by the big hammer, didn't you? Yep, you would. That would be you. Oh. Okay, let's play this a little bit differently. Oh. You will start bleeding when hit by a powerful attack. When bleeding, you will not be able to run, and you will continually take damage. Blah 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 blah. All right.
Claire,
Cool.
thanks for that.
Thanks for that. I guess Claire still is capable of taking damage even when she is AI controlled. So that makes it a lot less more pleasant to be using not Claire. Can you, like, be a little bit more nice, please? I don't know where I'm supposed to be shooting you, really. It's kind of unclear. Your body isn't, like, masked and stuff. I mean, that seems to, like, sort of amuse him. Maybe I'm supposed to shoot his legs. No, he didn't care much about that. I'm bleeding. Yep. Alright. That was all my shotgun bullets on a single dude. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work well. Well, it seems to be kind of irritated when I shoot his legs, at least, so... Could just keep trying to do that. But I am running out of ammo, and that's kind of bad. What are you doing? What was that? If I shoot you in the hands, will you drop your hammer? Because I'm gonna say that would be just really nice. Will you ever die? I mean, I'm not actually even sure, to be honest. I mean, yeah, Moira's pretty indestructible. Alright. God, Moira, how many hammers have there been now? I used up all my ammo, I believe. Yeah. But he's dead now. Oh, no, wait, I still have 2 more shots. Alright. Hey, Moira, how you doing? You got hit by like 14 hammers just now. Is there anything inside him? I mean, he is quite clearly wearing like a belt with things in it, so maybe we can take some of those things, like the scissors or the first aid spray looking thing. Or we could just leave his body alone forever and never actually take anything, because stealing is bad. I mean, both are entirely valid options, I suppose. Yeah. It's gonna be fun when we find that dude that was behind the door, who will inevitably come out at some point and be like, yo, you have no ammo and you're just gonna die now. Like, I feel like that's gonna be a sort of bad time in my life that I'm not really quite ready for, like, to experience yet. But that's fine. There's a book there. I don't know where I want to go. I mean, there's an exploding bottle. Alright, sure. That's kind of cool, I guess. But what I guess, like, both sides that I can run to currently, they both have their fairly strong points of whether or not I want to go there right now. Like, this one doesn't have a hammer person so far.
Excerpt from Kafka's The Trial. The man expressed his wish to go through the gates. The gatekeeper answered, "If you truly wish to pass through, then break the rules and go. But be forewarned, I am but a lowly gatekeeper. Those beyond the gates will cause you to tremble in fear." Because they have very large hammers, and quite frankly, they're a bit mad.
So do I just put it over here? No. Can I just do that forever, though? Because... Oh, it turns red when it gets too close. Okay. So it's just like a horrible lockpicking mechanic is what you're saying. Where the hell? Is that it? Yes, good enough. Corners, man, they're too good. I do the customization kit. We got your customization kit. Now we can move on with the customization kit. I wonder if Kafka drew any more cool drawings of his artworks just sort of nearby here. I haven't seen any yet. I've only seen that one. And I probably should have looked if I could just vaguely point it using the flashlight, and if that would be enough to have it at least show up a bit, but I don't remember if I did that or not. So yeah, good. But that's fine. I like looking at things. Also, I like how it also seems to be completely arbitrary if these can be opened. Yeah. Good. And we're going downstairs regardless. Alright, cool. And we're just on the other side of the room now, aren't we? Yeah. Both sides lead to Rome, as they say. That's the exact thing that everyone uses.
We need a rusty key.
Maybe the dude with the big hammer has a rusty key. Or maybe he doesn't, because it would be kind of rude if you had to kill everyone and you ran out of ammo and then you wouldn't be able to do anything anymore.
Okay, well that's looking a bit weird. There appeared to be some squids on the floor. I don't remember fighting squids, but I guess at some point along the line, squids were involved. So, yeah. Did we go in here yet? I don't think we did. Yeah, alright. Sippy drink. Ah, delicious. Delicious beverage to calm my nerves. Because as you may have, like, extrapolated from my voice, I'm terrified at all times of this game. And it's sort of a miracle that I haven't screamed loudly yet. Oh, a rusty key. How utterly convenient. Oh, look, it sounds like there's people on the roof again. How inconvenient. I am so inconvenienced right now. Well, let's just push this thing out of the way and go through this door instead of messing with no rusty keys and whatnot. I don't got time for your rusty key. I know where I am now. I guess I do have time for your rusty key, because this is just going back to where we came from. I guess then when we turn on the power, those like bladey thingies are probably going to activate all over the place as well, so that's going to be fun. Especially this room, since it's just filled with them. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Looking like a fun experience for everyone involved. Alright. We're here now. And there's a spider coming our way. Whatever that is. Is that a spider?
Bugs! Of course there gotta be bugs.
Dude, you have a crowbar. You got this. Easy. I mean, they do appear to be coming back repeatedly a bit, so that's kind of bad, I guess. But, I mean, we are in a junkyard, so I guess we are kind of encroaching on their living environments. Or are we encroaching? Hilarious Jape number 73. Thank you very much. That was my best joke so far. I guess we're over here now. So do we just like give me a boost and then we go again, or what? Why are they so big? What have they been experimenting here? Why are all the experiments so gross? I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I'm sort of terrified to leave Claire here because she's been known to just sort of slowly die whenever I leave her alone, and that's not so great. Whereas Moira is completely indestructible, so that seems more convenient. If your partner character goes down when you're separated, we'll return. Oh, good. Again, the partner icon will be displayed while separated. The icon will flash red if your partner is low on health. The icon will say blah 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 blah. You can give simple commands. All right, follow.
Me. It's not possible.
Man, why can I not just lower myself to you? Whatever, I guess. You get that in a minute, maybe. I'll just ignore all the bugs and whatnot. The frame rate just went downhill for some reason. I don't really know why. Don't worry about it, though. That's probably not going to be... Oh, good. Oh, that's just nice. Yeah, thanks, game. You're too kind to just put one of those, like, right there. Did I not see a sparkle? Are there no sparkles? Are my sparkle senses lying to me? Because I feel like my sparkle senses are being liarific. Whatever. Yeah, there's like stuff here. I'm almost certain of it. That there's like a thing here that's just sparkling my intrigue. But whatever. I must be blind. It must be invisible. It would be cool if the sparkly things weren't actually entirely invisible. Like, that would be neat, but whatever. Pull it and then immediately die.
What? Are you kidding me?
Wow, who saw that coming? Continue shining the flashlight in the enemy's eye will blind to making them vulnerable. Alright. Is there an enemy? Oh yeah. Hey. I didn't know that. That's actually kind of useful. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous. That was a lot of crowbarring. Oh no. Why? Where do I go though? Here? Oh yeah. Hello. And Moira. Alright, not Moira. I guess we're just stabbing these things then. We did it though. This is not a great map to have. I would like a different map. But I think Moira came from here. Because I kind of wanted to go back into that room. On account that this door just opened. And I want to like get the things. Moira? Alright, yeah. Moira. Hello. Look at Look at how pretty all these closets and things are. What are you doing? Stop making these squishy noises so much. Dopies. Anything else cool? Yes, no? Probably not. Probably not. Alright. We go. We move. We move. Yeah, this room didn't become so good, but I guess we'll have to deal with that on the way back. I guess I'm probably going to have to be playing as Claire that entire time, because I feel like if Moira just gets like severed by blades, she's just like, well, whoops. It's fine though, I'm invulnerable. But when Claire does it, she gets more amused.
Are you okay?
What?
Yeah, I was almost a Claire sandwich.
Ugh, does Barry tell everyone that story?
Nice.
Well, at least we got power. That should help.
I fully am in Moira's shoes on that one. But alright, parts box, pass, exploding book, just no, don't equip that. Oh, and she immediately has it equipped when I pass it. Wow, that was weird. Yeah, that's fine. I guess we can both have a herb. Have a derp. How do I tab? There we go. Let's go. Let's do this. We got this good. Do I really need to do this though? Because I feel like I could just walk around. But then again, where would the excitement be if I did that, right? So let's not do that. We're going exciting mode. Yep. But is there really a reason to do this? Because I feel like there is maybe not. Also, that teleports more when I do that, so that's kind of cool. What's going on over here, guys? Guys. Oh. Okay. Let's just not. Let's just not do that. I don't really want to deal with that right now, honestly, and I can't be bothered. So screw you. Oh good, there's another one. Oh, they're all free, I guess now. Let's just put the cog in here. I didn't get the cog yet. All right, let's get the cog. Just ignore all those scary dudes over there, and just move on. Just get the cog. Just get the cog. Anyone else conveniently here now? Suddenly? No. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, there was someone in there. That's not so good. I'll just
Oh, sick.
Oh, I was gonna put that back the way
So
it
they were
was.
torturing people.
Oof. Man, who saw that coming? I'm liking these reactions so far because they seem very genuine and like human. Firing rate. I guess I'll just upgrade this thing. There you go. Firing rate. Can I put anything in there? Nope. All right. Wait, does that mean that the ammo thing is just automatically equipped or something? Because I got an ammo thing, but I don't currently have an ammo thing. And I don't think she had it in her thing either. No. Where did the ammo pack go then? Or is this the ammo pack? I guess that might be the ammo pack. The thing at the top that's like glowing when I mouse over it, but doesn't actually seem to do anything. All right, cool. We got the cog at least, so we got some progress. We got some progress going on. And now we're just gonna go back, I guess. I mean, there's not really much else to do here, I don't think. Unless there's stuff hiding down here somewhere. But I don't see it because it's hidden. So let's just go. We move onwards to the cog life. So you're being stealthy and things, but not stealthy enough, unfortunately. Please don't do that. Moira, use your flashlight thing. You know you... Moira? Moira. Use your first aid kit? Do anything. Sodding hell. You are beyond useless, Moira. AI Moira. Are you dead yet? I can't tell. Oh, I'm just gonna reload casually. Be dead. That was just really inconvenient. Alright, Moira. I guess I'm gonna be playing as you a lot, because you seem to be incapable of actually using the flashlight against enemies when I'm not you. So, yeah, good. Thanks, Claire, for doing that. It's clearly playing as Claire there. So, cool. Nice cooperation. Oh, good. Alarms. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, let's go. Let's not deal with this right now. Anything cool in here? Don't think so. What's that thing? Customization kit. I don't know how to get that, though. Can you, like, not do that? There's, like, a thing here that I can interact with, but... Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. So this is a bit awkward. And I'm not... Oh, gosh. Golly gee. You know when they say, oh, and that's blocked now. If your partner will go down, and once down, they will not be able to move. Alright, cool. You
Hold
keep
on.
that up, Moira. I'm guessing you're gonna be dead in a second, though. Actually, like, let's experiment a bit. Let's see if she actually dies after a while. I don't see anything in any of these rooms. Oh my god. At least everyone's going for me now. So I got that going for me. Well, I'm not really understanding the dodges very well. They don't seem to do as good as I hoped. But then again, like maybe like the dodge moves in Revelations. Was it Revelations that had dodge moves? I think it had dodge moves. I feel like they were like really horribly overpowered, if I remember correctly. Although that was more like a timing thing, maybe? Wasn't it a timing thing? It's been too long since I played Revelations 1, honestly. I at least retained the upgrades, so that's kind of cool. Okay, I guess I need to use a different strategy there, because otherwise I die, and that seems kind of bad. Also, it does just go through the door when I run at it, rather than doing things. Oh yeah, Moira, can you, like, do the thing that you're apparently capable of doing? Oh, only sometimes, though. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Now that's teamwork. Cool. I'm a team player. Yeah. Alright, so that dude is just walking around there with the hammer. This thing is just going back and forth forever, even though there's like a closet there and I kind of want it, but It seems a bit of a predicament to try and get that right now. Should I kill that guy? I don't really know if I should. I don't even know if I can, honestly. Let's just do this again. I'm gonna try it a little bit differently this time around. We're gonna try a little bit differently. I wonder if you can turn off the power again later then to like stop all those things and get like the gear thing that way. That makes sense, I guess. Alright. Come on, Moira. Don't be shit. Don't be horrible. Please, just... Any day now. Am I supposed to press buttons when that happens? Or does it just take so long that you basically cannot do it? Because that's cool. That's neat. That's entirely fine. Yeah, this entire room's not so great, really. I'm not really digging this room so much. Can we, like, lure them into the... yeah, totes, dog. I'm, like, as okay as I've ever been. I guess, like, she's just gonna die in a second then. She's probably downed now, because she doesn't want to run away. Or is she downed? Yeah, she probably is. No, she's not. Alright, cool. So, did we ever, like, unlock this door? I don't think we did. Is this even unlocked? No. Yeah, actually, this entire top part is just locked still. That's kind of weird, I guess. Please don't, like, do that. I'm gonna see how good this is. That seems pretty good. Like, from a first glance, that seems to be fairly effective. She fell down. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I'm still not really quite sure where to shoot you, but maybe the stomach? Like, is that your weak spot? Oh, I'm only got one bullet left. Yeah, that doesn't actually work at all. So, that's kind of horrible. And I died from a dude that jumped from the distance. This is quite tricky, as it turns out. Maybe I shouldn't have done Survivor difficulty, but simultaneously, I'm not the kind of person that just gives up that easily. But I'm considering that was a mistake. Considering it. But it would be good if they had like an obvious weak point of some description. Which I haven't quite found yet. Maybe it's that thing under, like, middle bit. Yeah. Be stunned. Now that's teamwork. Yeah. Alright, so I guess this time around I'm gonna focus on actually killing all the enemies first. I probably should get rid of that first hammer dude, because having two of those around is not so great. And it doesn't appear that Moira can actually, like, do those things quickly enough either, so that's kind of sad. So, hey, guy. Hello, guy. How's it go? Having fun? Being, like, stunned and things? There you go. That was what I was hoping for. Can I, like, stab you now? That does work fairly well, I feel. But that's still not so great. Guess I'll point my lamp at you again. Maybe if I do, you just need to time it right, and then it'll just work, but... I don't know, maybe. It seems to work when I do it like that. There we go. I'm just gonna keep stabbing this dude, because I just don't have the ammo to kill, like, more than one of these guys, really? Wait, my health thing's going. Claire, oh my god. Have you considered maybe being next to the hammer dude all the time is not such a great idea? Because I feel like it's not actually working that well right now. Please, just be a little bit careful, Claire, please. Thanks. That's all I want. I don't think she's actually capable of doing any real, like, melees when she's just standing around. I'm not really sure, though. Maybe if I, like, hit her in the back. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Claire, oh my god, you useless idiot. Can you just please not be there all the time? Oh my god. I'm trying to do this kind of Dark Souls-y right now, I guess. But still, like, it would be peachy if you just not do that, alright? I probably should heal, but... I don't want to heal. I'm too lazy to heal. Shift is not the button for doing that. She missed her kick. That's cool. Alright, how about we... oh, no, wait. My thing's no longer, like, being all scary stuffs. So I guess, maybe it is really... yeah, I'm guessing it really is just Claire who can die. Because Moira just seems to just sort of regenerate her health after a while. Which is cool. I mean, I like that. Yeah, just... Yeah. How about we do it like this then? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. You're done? Okay. He's done. We're done here. Now there's just the problem of the other one as well. It takes quite a while to kill things in my current living situation. I guess I don't really have that much ammo either. And my bullets are... Well, I wouldn't be surprised if I could shoot these people through the wall, honestly, but... Like this right here. Whoop. Nope. That's solid. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be solid? It's clearly solid. Why did I even try? Why did I even waste that singular bullet on that nothingness right there? Because that was clearly just a full-size wall. Yep. Love it. Love it so much. Not at all getting slightly frustrated and bemused by all of these particular situations. Did I take damage from something? Because my thing's all red again. I'm gonna just do that. I like the explosion sounds. At least that's still the same from other games. And yeah, there is actually just 2. And Claire is useless. Claire is actually useless in this game so far, and it's really quite starting to piss me off a bit. Claire, can you like stop? Not just for a moment. Just think about what you're doing and then just do the opposite, because I'm getting horrendously irritated with your incompetence, and I'm bleeding as well, so this is a dead end, so that's cool. I can't actually see because of all this blood, which is not so great, and I'm gonna die. This is kind of a tricky part of the game right here, and I feel like I'm just very clearly doing things very, very wrong. Also, the dude I killed didn't really seem that consequential. Like, he was definitely not one of the group that was still there. There are just 2 dudes with hammers there. And that third dude's just sort of walking around there for a while and not really doing much of anything. Alright, you. Do your thing. There you go. Because this is a pretty good way of taking care of this dude. So what do we got left over here in terms of options? Because maybe I can like just defend her with my explosions. Yeah. Maybe that's the thing that I can do. Because conveniently these things just block the doorway. That dude is just effectively pointless because I think he just disappears when you do this, so how about we do this? Put the thing in. Not getting tired of this cutscene either, by the way. I'm loving it. Loving it every single time. Alright. Now you... Yep. Alright. And then I start with this nonsense. And then I switch character. And Claire's already taken damage. This is so just rude because maybe there's just a thing I can interact with here or something. Yeah, there is. Oh. That's what I've been doing wrong the entire time then. I guess there is this big thing in the middle. I just thought it was like a prop because everything in this game is. Oh, I'm just changing the camera. Oh, good. Yep, that's fire. Alright. And I'm getting eaten. I think I just died. This, yeah, this was pretty good because if I, oh, I'm getting eaten by 2 people now. If I, let Moira do her thing, then by the time I switch character, Claire's already getting punched in the face. So I guess the whole thing about the, whatchamacallit, the whole thing about, like trying to remove the boards immediately, that's not a thing. I'm gonna give up on that now because that just doesn't work. But apparently there's a flamethrower in that room as well. So that's a thing. I don't know how well it works. I don't know if I can make it spin or either, but I'm guessing I probably can. Stop. I know you were gonna hit me, but I just don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna let Moira just take 1,000,000 hits and just destroy you. Because quite frankly, it's inconsequential. So why not? Okay. We try again. We go in here. We put the thing in the thing. We just mash every button to see if I can maybe skip this cutscene, but it's a thing that's opening all the doors and making all the enemies come out, so obviously I can't skip it. This kind of reminded me of Kingdom Hearts 1, actually, except this cutscene, like this cutscene is only like seconds long, but it just feels like it's 3 days. I'm not fast enough to do that. Alright, so can I spin this somehow, maybe? Can I do anything with anything in this room? I'm making the... I'm just like hitting the door now, which I guess might be good. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, good. I got hit by the hammer again. I'm finding it, like, also a little bit easier to, like... Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, okay. Wait, can I actually just hide under this? Oh. Is this safe? I don't feel safe right now, I'll be honest. This is ridiculous. This doesn't actually work, does it? Are you kidding me? Guys. I mean, come on. Oh my. Really? That was the solution. That was the solution to the puzzle. I can probably not do that with that one because that one actually just seems a little bit lower, but really? Really? That was... Oh, I guess this was the solution. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. That does make more sense. I did break the thing now, though, so that's kind of sad. But... Well, whatever. My solution worked as well, I guess. While you're at, just... Oh, God. That was so stupid. Oh, my God. Oh. Yeah, obviously. Alright, we did it. I am so irritated right now. You have no idea. That should not have worked, but it did. Oh, there's another one? Claire! Why? Claire! Why are you just standing there? I am just sort of, like, amazed with a lot of aspects of this game, honestly, because it's just sort of incomprehensible sometimes, you know? You can't honestly be that... I mean, the thing's pointing at the door, so you'd think, oh, I guess that will work.
Where do you think we are?
Alright, but yeah, like you think, oh, well, the fire's pointing at it, so clearly the enemies are probably not just going to go head first into those things because that would be ridiculous. But no, the enemies are like, sure. And then Claire's like, well, I'm just going to not do anything. That would be cool. And yeah, that does actually, you don't actually have to point at it for it to show up immediately. But I do have to, like, stand, I guess, in a very... Maybe I have to stand under it or something?
What is this?
There we go. I don't know, guys. I don't know how much I'm going to edit out of this playthrough either, but some of these things are just grinding my gears.
Ugh! Again with these stupid bracelets!
Who are you? I want answers.
I am the Overseer. Fear requires an audience and a conductor.
Overseer?
You must go to the Vosek, where life begins.
What do you want from us?
Nice. Real nice.
Nice. You're nice. I do hope there was nothing actually behind those doors. I did check them out, but I don't know if I checked them out, like, good enough. Because there was a lot of enemies there. I do wish I knew about the whole spinning blade thingy, though. That would have helped. I also still wonder if that's actually intentional, like intended. Because I could go under it without any issues. Like, the crouching mechanic definitely worked on that one, but it just seems really stupid. Doesn't it? Does that not seem sort of impossibly stupid as a solution? Like, is that maybe just me? I mean, there's potential that that's the case. Yes, potential that that's the case, I guess, but it was really stupid that even worked. But whatever, I guess. Whatever, I guess. We're just gonna move on. Maybe we'll find something cool somewhere over here. I'm just very carefully looking at everything here, hoping that I find something cool. But I don't know if I will. I don't know if I'm gonna find something cool. I might. Might be hidden things in the horizon. But that might also just be a lot of nothing. I'm usually not very good at actually looking up. If there's anything inside a wall or something, I'm just gonna miss it most likely. But you know, it might be here somewhere. It might just be a long corridor with a whole bunch of nothing in it, but what are the odds of that, right? Video games, they always have things everywhere. That's what video games do. Yeah. That's what video games do. But alright, let's find our way to whatever the place the overseer said we had to go. I found a door. Is this door gonna help us? Or is this door gonna destroy us? Find out next time. Oh.
Over there!
Blair,
A radio tower.
a tower.
Maybe we can send an SOS.
Yeah. Head for the tower. Maybe we can send an SOS. And we'll get saved by the Navy. Or anyone. We're just on an abandoned island again. Why is it, how did they even get all these islands to build random crap on? Like, these weird facilities where they just torture people randomly. Until they go insane or whatever, or mutate, or whatever the heckle-deckle. Is my thing still orange? I guess Moira's still feeling a little bit anxious about the whole situation. Which is somewhat understandable, I suppose. Because even though it's quite a nice view, it doesn't actually soothe very well. It's not very soothing. That thing over there? Yeah. Shotgun ammo. Hey, Claire. I got something for you. There you go. Here's a good Claire. Yeah, the other shotgun bullets waiting for my arrival. I do like that you need to point out very specifically, though, before it actually does the thing. I also like that there's just a million buttons, and none of them are really what you'd expect them to be. Like, tab is not inventory, and T is. T is, you guys. Alright, it's somewhere over here, I guess. I did it in... I'm getting better at those puzzles. I hope there's at least a million more of those, because God, having a repeating mechanic like that is just the best. Oh, hey, it's the thing. Moira did not like that I shot right next to her face for some reason. Don't fully understand why. But whatever. It's locked from the other side. I have a crowbar. I can just probably destroy the door. I could probably crawl under this. If I could just lie down. If I was a human being, this would not be a problem, but I'm playing as Claire and Moira, the incompetence twins, that are not actually very good at doing anything. Nor are they twins. That's also a point, I guess. But whatever. This looks safe. Anything cool over here? I mean, this is a bridge. Any cool emblems lying around? Maybe a cool sunset? Yeah, this is a nice looking skybox, I guess. There is that. I hope this doesn't break anything. I mean, we don't have to. I mean, we could just do this. There is quite clearly a beam, which looks fairly normal looking.
See? You can do it.
Oh no, it broke. Wow, what a shock. I said it before it happened, but I knew it was gonna.
Fuck you, Hollywood. That wasn't even close to easy.
Why did you not just use this beam? It's right there. I guess it might not be solid. Maybe that's the
Listen,
reason.
Moira, I'm really sorry. I don't know what I got you mixed up in. Barry'll never forgive me.
This isn't your fault. Also, Barry can kiss my ass. The guy bitches and moans and granny swears about everything.
I'll be honest, guys. I don't particularly care for either character currently. I don't really care for Claire because her AI is ridiculous. And I don't really care about Moira because really. But, you know, maybe my mind will be changed somewhere along the line. I mean, I'm having a pretty good time shaking. Like, if I just walk over here, I'm doing something. Like, there's just not many games where you're capable of doing this. I think this really adds a whole new touch to the character of Moira. Yeah. Doing some leg ups or whatever they're called. This is like the exercise machine, which is like a staircase, but only with like 2 steps. And yeah. Good. All right, so we got some exercise. Now we can continue moving on in the right direction. Anything cool over here? Like, this is like the perfect place to hide something. Like right here. But you could also just put an invisible wall there, I guess. I mean, those are also options. They're arguably maybe not the best options. But I guess it's better than getting stabbed in the face, so there's that. If the game currently stabbed me in the face in real life, I would be more displeased than with finding that invisible wall. However, seeing as that's currently not the situation, I am somewhat displeased by that invisible wall. And I'm a little bit angry again. Anger flows through me this entire playthrough. And as you know, I am a person who is known to get very mad at video games. So, yeah, this game's got another thing coming. If it keeps up these shenanigans. Which it probably will. I'm desperately trying to find, like, hidden things. And that looks like a hidden thing. But it might also just be like a bullet hole or something. But it looks... I guess it might just also be a weird shiny effect of some such. But... yeah. You know, maybe there's an emblem we can shoot from this side. Well, we could probably shoot it from that side as well. Let's just go. Let's just leave. Onwards to glory. Through the red door of deception. That's what that door is called. Anything cool here? Yes, no? I mean, there's this bench. Do I have any parts? Quick load. That could be good with this thing. My reload speed on that thing's not so great. Although with the shotgun, it's probably even worse. But I already equipped it to the thing anyway, so whatever. Whatever. This looks ominous. Moira, I need you to destroy this thing. Not Claire, but you were close. Does she have like a stumble? No. It looked like the first time around she was like, oh no, Moira's gonna hit me with the crowbar, but after I actually tried, she's just like, oh, wait, I'm not actually a corporeal being. And that's a common mistake to make. I often forget about that as well. So, yeah, they got that, I suppose. That's the thing. Yeah, there's really not much here, is there? There's just a bunch of rooms. This is why I don't particularly care for mechanics that require me to look at very specific locations in a room, because you're just looking at walls all game long. And I have to say that the texture work on some of these, like wooden boards, for instance, over here is less than desirable to look at for long periods of time. But if you're gonna make hidden objects invisible but sparkly and I need to look at them with a flashlight, then yeah, I'm gonna look at your horribly textured wooden boards and I'm gonna criticize them. And quite frankly, I don't think this mechanic actually fits in this game. And I'm hoping it's only for this chapter, honestly. Also, like indestructible windows is cool. I like that. Neat. Alright. This... What? Why? Alright. That's not a door then, I guess. And that window really is indestructible. Is there something I'm supposed to be interacting with? I guess I'm sending an SOS, aren't I? Is it with this thing? Yeah, it is. I thought I had to climb the thing. Which I inevitably have to because
So?
the thing isn't working.
No, it's dead.
I guess we have to climb that radio tower.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Oh, look, we have to climb the radio tower.
Oh, or a loading screen. I guess that works too. And a pre-rendered cutscene. At least the game's kind enough to just climb it itself, I guess. And the game does look like quite a bit nicer when it's all pre-rendered. So there's that. Thank you, game.
Right. This better work.
Also, all the cutscenes are in glorious 30 FPS, so it's not even
Is anyone
obvious
picking this up?
that I'm not recording this
My
in 60
name
FPS at this point.
Is Moira Burton. My coworkers and I were taken here against our will. I don't know where. We have these fucked up bracelets, and this crazy woman is talking to us. Some kind of monsters have killed the others. Please, send help. Please.
Claire's just enjoying the
Shit.
view.
Oh, one more time.
She's just having a good day.
My name is Moira Burton.
Oh, God.
It's a tornado!
What is this place?
Oh, I guess we just realized we're on an island. Oh, we did it. Was that actually all of episode 1? Now that's teamwork. Deadly pair. Alright, cool. I retried 5 times because I'm really good. Also, my accuracy was really good. Also, my clear time was really bad. But let's be honest, we're not going for rank. Oh, yeah, I did just miss 5 emblems and 4 painting things. And there was that door I didn't open either. I guess. Huh. I'm surprised I missed that many, though. I'm sort of embarrassed about that. Really? Medals? Oh, look at that. Defeat 8 enemies with a headshot. Defeat enemies stealth attack. Use blah, blah, blah. I didn't even... Defeat 8 enemies with sub-weapons. Why isn't there a medal for, like, killing 5 enemies with the spinning thing? Knock down an enemy 5 times with blinding them with light and then hitting... I mean, I tried doing that, but it didn't work. I mean, I was pretty close with the rotating blades thing. I just destroyed the rotating blades by accident. Which was really my mistake. Alright. Well, I'm bad. There we go. Next. Using the bonus point, blah, blah, blah. Skills, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Skills. Oh boy, it's an entire skill tree. What do we got? Cancel any action with an evasion. That's very expensive. I guess we're going to be looking at a skill tree for a while. Levels 1 through enemies. What's like the thing we can immediately get? Reduce the time to use a green herb. 90% when you use it the first time. Wow. These are some exciting skills. I love skills that just change percentages and not just actually give you a better character. Increase the attack power of crowbar. I'm actually kind of tempted to go for that one, honestly. I might do that, actually. That's not bad, I don't think. Increase Natalia's attack power with the brick. Thanks for telling me there's a character called Natalia in the skills screen. I guess reduce the time it takes to save your partner from... I guess because the game now has local multiplayer, I guess they need to have a partner for like areas where you're probably not playing as Moira and Claire. Because I did see the trailer with Barry in it, so I guess he's there somewhere. Reduce the time it takes to save your partner. Well, that's not gonna happen. Partner character can blah 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 blah. So that's Moira's stuff. Increase firepower for things. And what's this? Crouch power. Increases firepower while crouching. I will forget to do that. Green herb. And then enemies attack miss more. Effectiveness of green herbs. That might actually be good. Gain the ability to attack with the knife while dashing. Double attack power after running 5 meters. Oh god, that's so awkward then. Claire and Barry become able to perform a follow-up. Well, alright. Hold down to... Oh, hey, that's the attack from thing. I might actually try and go for that one then, because that might actually make my attack a lot better. Gain momentarily invincibility upon crouching. That's also not bad. Increase the difficulty cover when invading, withstand killing blows, increase knife speed, increase knife attack power, and your yeah, that's like 15,000 points away, so that's gonna take like a days. This one requires 100,000 as well, like god. Whatever. Let's do that one, and then we do that one again, and then we do that one again because we need that a lot. Increase effectiveness. Gonna get that one. Chargey charge. Get that. And now we got 20 points. That was exciting. Next.